Hi guys, welcome to another Me and My Saturday. This week it's all about Lee filters. Now this isn't really the type of equipment that I would use on a daily basis at work. I like to use these when I'm out and about travelling in my own time, doing landscapes and seascapes. So to begin with then, we have the filter holder, which looks like this. And to attach that to my lens, you need an adapter ring, and these come in different sizes depending on the thread of your lens. So for this particular lens, I need the H2mm. So it's a very easy screw on. Like so. That mount now means my lens is ready to take the Lee filter holder. At the moment I have 3 slots, which means I can stack different filters on top of each other for one exposure. You can add or remove these if you want more or less. So we basically attach the filter holder like so, make sure that's on. And now we're ready to add some filters. So we have different types of filters. The first one being a polarizer, which looks like this. Now, this one's the circular one and it actually turns. So when you have a scene that is that has a lot of blue sky or a lot of green foliage, to really saturate them colours, once this is on my adapter ring, which screws on nice and easy like so, I can actually turn the filter so that when I'm looking through my viewfinder, the colours really are saturated. So that's the polarizer. That's really good for if you like your landscape photography. The next type of filter are the ND graduated filters. Now I have 3 of these that come in a little pouch. And depending on my scene will depend on which one or which ones I want to stack up together and use. So I have this one here at the moment, and it's got quite a nice soft gradient between the top and the bottom. If my horizon is a lot more defined, then I might choose to use one that's a little bit harsher. So that gradient, it's a lot more defined. I would use this perhaps for a seascape where my horizon, it's quite clear where my horizon is. And if my sky is really overexposed, this allows me to correctly expose my sky without underexposing my foreground. So this one I use quite a lot. It's very easy to use these. Like I say, they can be stacked on top of each other. You simply take your filter and slide them into the holder like so. Now I can combine these if I want to with the big stopper or little stopper. Now they look slightly different. So I keep a sticker on the back so I can see which one is the big stopper, which one is the little stopper. We'll have a look at the big stopper today. Now inside here I have an exposure guide which tells me what my new exposure will be if I was to add this filter on over on my lens. So if I had an exposure which was 1/60th of a second, adding the big stopper which adds 10 stops of light, I would need an exposure of 15 seconds. So that's really good for using it on waterfalls, the sea, anything that's moving, clouds. Then that 15 seconds exposure will create really nice silky looking water. So if you're looking for that kind of effect, the 10 stop Lee filter big stopper is really good for that. Now if I wanted to add that to my filter holder, I need to make sure that this part here is the bit that's closest to my lens. Now, because this is so dark, I need to make sure my camera is set up, composition and focus is sorted before I put this on. The autofocus won't work. It can't see through it very well. So I have to do all that before. When I'm happy with that, I then simply, let's take this out so you can see what I mean. Simply slide this in as you would with any other one, all the way down. And there we go, that's ready for a 15-second exposure or more. It's exactly the same with the little stopper, only you won't be adding quite as much exposure time on there. So that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in next time for Me and My Saturday. If you aren't following our Facebook page already, follow British Army Photographers and our Instagram page, army_photographers. Thanks for watching.